Okay, so let's take a look at number 1. A scale drawing of a rectangular park measures 6 5/10 inches long and 4 inches wide. If the scale used for the drawing is 2 inches equals 5 yards, what is the actual length of the park? So for problems like this, we have to visualize and draw what it is they're asking from us, okay? So we have a rectangular park. That measures 6 5/10 inches long and 4 inches wide. Okay, so now the scale used for drawing is 2 inches equals 5 yards. So that is the drawn out scale. So we want to know what the actual park would look like. So it's 2 inches for 5 yards. So we're going to represent that as a proportion. So 2 out of 5, 2 inches equals 5 yards. So we're going to put that as a ratio, 2 out of 5. Okay, so they want to find out what the actual length of the park is. So this is just the drawing of the park. So they want to find out the actual length of the park. Okay, so this represents the length. That is the length, and that represents the width. Okay, so we don't know what the actual length of the park is. I'm going to draw another rectangle, something that looks like a rectangle. I'm going to call it X. However, they've given us the scale, 2 inches for every 5 yards. So it's equal to, the 2 inches will correspond to this small scale drawing, 6 5/10. And the 5 yards will correspond to the yards, the actual length of the park. We're going to call that X. So that's what we're doing. We're setting up proportions. And so in order to solve, we solve for X, we're going to cross multiply. Okay. So we have 2X is equal to 6 5/10 times 5. And you guys think for a minute and solve. What is 6 5/10 times 5? 6 5/10 and times 6 5/10 times 5 is 32 5/10. So in order to solve for X, we're going to divide both sides by 2. So we're going to divide over here by 2, divide over there by 2. So X is equal to, what is 32 5/10 divided by 2 will be the same as 16 25/100. Now, this X, this length, is going to be represented in yards. So the unit of measurement will be yards. So therefore the new length of the park is actually 16 25/100 yards.